Dude, I can't believe the season is already, 5 days in or whatever. And really, really soon we're getting a crazy new update, like the biggest update ever to Splinterlands.
Yes, this is huge, dude. The reward changes are nuts. It's gonna make it so much better to be playing at any rank, right? It's not gonna be as boring playing in bronze anymore.
I know, right? It's gonna be. I think first of all, it's not going to be boring to play in bronze, but the magnitude of growth in terms of rewards, even moving into silver, is so dramatic. I was listening to a clip today from Gank and Keys, and it's from their last night live. So if anybody saw the last night live with Gank and Keys, you'll already know this. But he was talking. He broke into the math, and he was talking about the percentage increases to get gold foils, to get legendaries, and to get Chaos Legion packs from moving from bronze to silver. And I think he said it was like 7,000 times more likely to drop it. I'm probably misquoting the numbers, but it was gigantic. It wasn't like 5 or 10. It was like hugely significant increases moving into silver. And with the collection power being so brought down to a reason,
from bronze to silver.
Yes, so silver is dramatically better than silver or than bronze. But bronze, even if people need to stick around in bronze, even if you're like, we have bronze warriors out there, it's like still 30 chests is 30 chests. Maybe the odds of gold foils and legendaries and Chaos Legion packs aren't good, but the fact that you're going to get 30 chests with I think a 33% chance of dropping a card in each of them, that's pretty awesome. Even if let's assume you have to stay in bronze, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, man.
Which we were actually just talking about this on Luke's stream. Rogue Patton, someone from their guild, brought up like the estimated value of the chest. So, and like how much it's going to be going into the future set. And they were saying like a bronze chest on average is going to be about 3 cents, and then going to silver it's about 7. So like for them, they were saying that it's essentially twice as good going into silver. So I'm kind of interested in knowing both the math that they're talking about and also what Gank and Keys were talking about.
Like this was one of the things they talked about right here. See on my screen, bronze loot chests have a 0.005% chance of dropping a pack versus a 0.75%. That is a gigantic leap forward.
So they weren't talking about estimated value. They were just talking about the pack in general.
They did also talk about estimated value, and that was interesting. He said he ended up saying it was going to be probably 40 cents per chest at champ, which is a gigantic leap forward from now. Like I bet I get paid about $20 a season across all 8 or 9 of my accounts, all of it. Every single card I own, I get maybe $20 worth of rewards every season. This is going to mean just from my one account, I'm going to get about $30-$35. So, and then there's 7 or 8 other accounts I've got that are going to get another $30-$35. So I think I'm going to be getting, that's just my season rewards. And I think that the daily rewards are so significantly boosted that is, I think I'm going to make something in the neighborhood of 100 to maybe even 200 per season on average, reaching into champion.
That's right. I was watching your video about that. Okay, yeah.
But I really do also believe, and Tails, I know you're out there, I want to, it seems to me that it's going to be pretty well impossible to get every single daily loot chest. First of all, you don't have every deck, you don't have every splinter fully equipped. Second of all, you really only get 30 battles per day before you start hampering your ECR, pulling it into a degree of deterioration that you can't replenish in one 24-hour period. So within 30 games, you need to win. Like I did the math today. This here, the 10 chest reward at champion is, I think it was 13 or 14 wins. No, I think it was 12 or 13 wins. We could do the math quickly, but you just divide 71,000 into that big number. And that's how many wins you would need to get to 10 chests. And if you do that for each of these, it was something like 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, and I didn't even do this one. But it's like you need to get 19 wins, 18 wins, 16 wins, and I think 13 wins to get your 10 chests out of 30 wins. So I mean, that's really actually, like, 13 wins isn't that hard. It's very doable, in fact. But I'm saying that's only 10 chests. You need to get probably 20 wins, maybe even 25 wins out of 30 games played to really get the 30 loot chests that are available to you, unless you've got crazy bonuses happening, I think.
Which I don't know about anyone else, but it's my goal to get a lot of gold cards. You know, just to like make it to where it's a bit easier. Yeah,
so important. Yep. Hold my cards. Hey dude. Bakuoni. Hey dude. Dave.
I probably won't be able to gold foil out the entire Chaos Legion, especially not maxed out.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like maxed out gold rating. I think that's a really good, or silver. Maxed out silver rating, I think, is a really good price to be at.
I kind of like it though. Tails is agreeing in the comments. He says, yeah, pretty much impossible unless you maxed gold foil, alpha, beta, crazy win streak, mathematically not likely. I kind of like that it's not likely. I actually like that you could theoretically crush it on a day and then get that 30 loot chests. And everything goes right and you've got your bonuses and whatever. But then that's something to shoot for. It's not exactly a given. In fact, it's really not likely. Especially across every single day. But if I did that, and if the chests are worth 40 cents, I would be making roughly $215 per season on average. So I actually think it's going to be more like, you know, 125 or something a season, assuming all I get is kind of 10 chests a day, every day, and a decent end of season, which is wild. That's a huge, like I said, I'm on average, I'm getting $20 a season right now, plus whatever dailies I'm getting, but those are not usually all that big. So, and then soon we're going to have SPS. I don't know. When are we getting SPS for our rank battle rewards?
I'm assuming it's going to be after airdrop, because that's a part of the 5-year plan.
Yep. Hale says, if you think about it, they moved the goalposts before you could play for like 30 minutes to an hour and earn 12 chests. Now you can earn more chests, but it will take you a lot longer to take a lot more effort. That's true, Tails, but remember, you're also going to get way more rewards. So like, forget about the number of chests, just look at the mathematical, the opportunity within each individual chest. Like Jim was saying, it's like 3 cents of bronze. That's definitely better than what they currently are. Like right now, what are you getting for bronze? You're getting what, 5 loot chests at bronze 3 at the end of the season. And I think there's a 10% chance that there's going to be a card in one of those. I would argue that bronze is practically no rewards at all right now. And now you're going to move into a place where you're going to have a potential for, well, let's be honest, it's not really a potential for 30 chests. You know, but it is maybe a potential for 10 chests every day. And of those 10 chests, for probably it's going to take you an hour and a half to do that. So you're right. That's probably 3 times the amount of gameplay that you used to put in. But I would argue that those 10 chests are going to have a 33% chance to drop a card. And even if you say 3 cents, like Jim was saying earlier, that's 30 cents worth of value per day from bronze, which is practically free. Even now with the ghost card nerfs, like, what do you need? You need 1 BCX of every card. And that's bronze, which you shouldn't be messing with bronze anyways. But silver is, like I just said, dramatically better from every position. Like, there's a DEC multiplier. There's the huge, massive increased opportunity to drop a Chaos Legion pack and so on. So I agree, it's more, But that's actually good too, because if we want this game to grow and grow and grow, you want it to be in the hands of people that are enjoying the game for longer throughout the day. Like, just think of the extra advertising that comes out of the fact that this game is on my phone and I'm playing it because I'm trying to meet my 1.5 hours per day. I'm probably going to be playing it in more context and more situations that is going to then drive conversation around what are you doing? What are you playing? Oh, I've got this game called Splinterlands and I win real world value. So I think that's almost built-in advertising.
One other thing he was saying is like you open up 12 chests now. If we're talking daily bronze, you're getting one chest.
Yeah.
At next to nothing. So it even makes it so much better for them to play.
Yeah, satisfying too. Hey Jim, like that's just more satisfying even.
Yeah.
He said it's totally a different game now, and I will agree with that.
Yeah. I think it's so good too.
Yeah.
A friend of mine who actually played a few months ago, they stopped because they were just like they were getting so upset against Dodge Chance and Mylor. And so he stopped playing, but he was talking to me about it yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm like, dude, they're making really good changes at the end of this month, so let's be getting you into it again soon. So
yeah, it's exciting, man.
Oh, nice.
Hold my cards. If I play for 1.5 hours, it's impossible to regenerate the ECR rate to 100% again. No, if you play for 1.5 hours, hold my cards, you're gonna burn roughly. You're gonna get through roughly 30 games. If you play 30 games, you're gonna go down to roughly 74.5% ECR, which your game will recharge you 25% per day per 24-hour window. And so if you play 30 games a day, and that should take you, if you're being really attentive, it should take you about an hour and a half. And in that time, you're gonna, like I say, you're gonna burn a little bit more than the game will restore for you. And so you might want to try in 29 games and then do your best. But I would strongly recommend, and I think we're all gonna kind of figure this out for ourselves. But I'm thinking some days you're gonna think to yourself, oh, I really like this Splinter, and maybe I can get my 30 quests, my 30 chests. And you might try and play 40 games or whatever, but understand the implications, because there's no way to just power up your ECR. Like maybe they'll make ECR potions, but right now they don't have anything like that. And so if you end up burning ECR, you're going to impair the next day's earning potential, because ECR is impacting not just how much DEC you're going to get from your wins, but it's actually going to impact the R shares, I think. Am I right about that, Jim? Do you know the R shares that calculate the amount of? I think I'm right about that. You're yeah. I think ECR is please see the table below. Actual numbers, average reward shares per win, assuming you have 100 ECR. So like these ECRs you'll receive even less reward shares, assuming you've burnt your ECR down into the 40-50 range, and that's going to make these numbers lower, and that's going to make it even harder to get those chests. So we're going to have to navigate that wisely so that we don't kind of ruin our whole season. We're definitely correct that the ECR is going to burn, and as the ECR burns, you're going to receive not just less DEC, but actually less R shares per win. And that's going to impair, even if you're really crushing it, you're on like a good win streak and you feel good about the Splinter that you're using for your focus that day, you're going to need to take a breath and say, wait a second, like I'm going to impair tomorrow's income earning opportunity also, unless you're going to take the day off, right? Some days you might be, my favorite Splinter is queued up today, I'm going to go hard and play 3 hours. And then tomorrow I'm just going to take it, phone it in. I won't do anything. You might actually have a chance to really hit the 30 chest daily reward max, and then maybe, but that's going to be rare. It's not going to be every day. So man, this is crazy. It's amazing. This is game changing. It's going to dramatically increase not only the feel of winning and playing, because there's going to be more chests to open, and that's actually just a satisfying experience. That's why there's millions of views on YouTube of people watching other kids or other people open, unbox this or unbox that. It's like that act of opening loot chests, like it affects like the serotonin or something, and there's something going on there. And I think that's going to be an attraction for the game. Plus, we know financially it opens up a significant earning opportunity, growing what we already have been receiving. And because of all the incidental changes like the ghost card nerfs and the SPS burning and the voucher burning that's coming with the validator node sales, there's just a bunch of things that are going to affect the economy and the way the daily focus works, so that you can actually receive significant rewards every single day. I think that's going to trigger price appreciation on rental cards. So there's about 5 or 6 things I just quickly listed off there or referred to that are going to transform the economy of this game in a dramatic fashion. I think that this might be grounds for a significant bull run. It might be. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, I am getting ahead of myself, definitely. But I have noticed my cards have gone, let's see where they're at right now. They've gone from $50,000 like maybe a week ago. And then I want to say the Luna stuff happened. Whenever the Luna stuff happened, and then Matt said, guys, we're going to restore the DEC floor, and 1,000 DEC equals $1. And then this started turning around, and not like a little, it went like a couple thousand every day. And even today, I think it's been up 1,500 or something like that. So the card values are already ticking up. And now thinking through the gold foil demand because of the rank reward bonuses on the R share bonuses, it's just like there's so many things that are going to can cause significant income opportunity here. It's exciting, man.